Okay, so we're going to install the Raceseng shift knob. I actually do like the factory shift knob. It's a nice piece. You know, it's obviously plastic and then has a nice little leather and kind of simulated brushed aluminum, you know, material to it. I do like the shape, and that's why I have a pretty similar one we're going to try with Raceseng one. They have a few different options we're going to try. But let me just show you real quick how to remove the factory shift knob. First thing you're going to need is a very small pick. And just be very careful with this. You're going to go in between the shift knob, or sorry, the shift boot, and this trim right here. And all you got to do is just get down in there, pop up the one corner, and then you can pull the other corner up in the front first. The rear comes out like that. You'll see it has latches. Obviously try to get the front out first. Then just lift this up, and you're going to turn the shift boot about 1/8 counterclockwise, and you'll feel it click. So once you feel it click, it's releasing it from the shift arm, and then you're just going to pull up on the shift knob and just pull really hard. It's sometimes a little bit tough. That one came off pretty easy. And here is the factory shifter arm. We'll get back to the boot in just a second. Raceseng provides a very nice adapter, so this is going to go on the shifter arm, and then we're going to put the shift knob on top of this. This is a 3mm, I believe, Allen hex key. So basically, you're just going to want to line this up where you want the shift knob height. Before we throw the shift knob on, I'm just going to take the boot off, and essentially you're just going to pull it, make sure it's unlocked, pull it away from the factory shift knob, and that'll come right out. Here's the factory shift knob, very, very lightweight. Okay, so again, we're gonna just remove this plastic piece as well, because this is actually gonna go over the shift knob adapter, and this is pretty easy. You're just gonna pull it out of the leather. Just make sure you don't lose these in case you ever want to go back to your factory shift knob. And then this boot is just gonna pull out. We're not gonna set it back down yet. We just want to kind of get a feel for where that's going to line up. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put the Raceseng shift knob on. This is their Circuit Sphere 100mm. These are actually interchangeable. You can see in the product showcase on these shift knobs, but this is the 150mm, which is going to put that up even higher. We'll see what we like. This is their cylinder shape. We're going to test these for a few, probably for a week or two, and just see which one we really like. They also have a couple of their weighted shift knobs, the Ashiko and the Slammer, which these things are really, really heavy. So let's just go with this first. This is what I was drawn to. I'm going to tighten this up and just kind of make the final adjustments. All right, so we already just put this in. You just line it up, click down, push down. It's in there nice and firm. The boot's in a really good spot. We wanted to make sure it was nice and flush. Rolled the inside of it just a little bit so it looked a little more flush. They provide a little zip tie you can throw underneath here to make sure it doesn't ever sag, but they have different color rings they provide with this. We chose black, and then it's just putting this top down. Settled with the 100mm Circuit Series Sphere. We tried the 150, pretty tall, and just a side note, I did lower the adapter down a little bit from the how-to section. Just felt a little bit better at this height. It felt, with the center of gravity being a little lower, it felt a little more firm in the shifts, and I'll show you the throws in just a second. But I noticed without a short shifter, it was not as much fun with the taller one. So I think with a short shifter, it could be a lot more interesting. Here's the throws, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, reverse, very solid feeling. Really like it. Looks cool from my perspective. Kind of like the OEM, but just a little bit more soul, I guess. Let me know your thoughts below, comment below. We will add some photography of some of the other ones, and let me just get a little more light on this. We'll add some photography of how the other ones sit and look, but really like that you know, interaction from the 3 o'clock position here to the shifter. Very nice, very nicely done. And also, if you want to learn more about the Circuit Series shift knobs from Raceseng, check out the video here in the upper left-hand corner. We did a little product showcase on that. Overall, really happy with it. We think it's pretty cool. Love to hear your thoughts. We'll try to come back a little bit through somewhat of the build series. We have a little more time. We're going to try to play with the Slammer and the Ashika I showed you earlier, just to feel how those do. I will tell you they're a lot heavier, so the shifting feels a lot more firm. I prefer actually the feel of it more, but I really like the style of this one. The just feels a little bit more Porsche and a little more Motorsports oriented. So anyways, feel free to comment and look forward to the next episode. Thanks.